In January of 2012, our family began hosting a little boy from Ethiopia who came to Michigan to receive treatment for cancer. Around that same time, I had begun meeting with a group of 5 other women who had read and been impacted by the book Half the Sky. In a really neat way, my world two things kind of collided. This idea of people living in poverty and need in another part of the world, and our ability to take on this project. It also necessitated us having a translator. So at least once a week I was working with someone who was speaking Amharic to our little boy. And that became important later as we started talking about a name for our group. So several of the women started tossing out the idea of, why don't we come up with a name from another language that would incorporate all the ideas we have of what our group is about. And so we wrote down a list, and that week, and the next time I was with the translator, I pulled them out and started tossing all these ideas out about women and supporting women. And after about the 3rd or 4th one, Abdi said to me, "What is this about? What are you doing?" And I said, "Well, there's a group of women at our church who've read this book, Half the Sky, and I've been really moved by it, and we want to do something. We want to do something to lift women out of poverty, and we're looking for a name." And he immediately had this word. He said, "You don't have an equivalent word in English, but in Amharic we have this word, iZosh, and it's a feminine word. With the SH on the end, you are speaking directly to a woman, and it is a word of compassion. It means be strong, I am here for you." It's a lifting up type of word, and it just seemed to fit perfectly. So we went from being a group formed in response to the book Half the Sky to the group iZosh.